Welcome back to Avalon and Ninth. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Hello everybody and welcome back. It's another week that has flown by. It really has. Okay, so we are planning, of course. I know a couple of you have asked if, because I had asked like last week what you would like to see in terms of like me zooming in, things like that. Because with this new camera, it looks like when I just keep it at its normal thing, it's too far out, so I have to zoom in, and I'm still figuring out how to really stay in frame all the way. So this week won't have any of them like zoomed in on characters, but next week I'm going to really work hard on bringing you in so that you can see the characters a little bit more clearly. And, at least that's what I'm going to try to do. We'll see how it goes. I may change up the way that I end up doing the planning, which might mean instead of waiting till the end to do all the character work, it might end up being I'm doing characters along the way. So that'll be interesting to see how that works. So we'll see what next week brings. But so far, this week is bringing nothing but sunshiny goodness. I think this kit is titled like Sunflower Happiness or something like that. Super popular kit in the shop. Holy cow. I'm amazed. I did not think that this would be a hugely popular kit, considering that a lot of other shops have used the artwork, but y'all have like hit it out of the park. Like I can't keep it in stock. I have some. I always keep open stock, but what I mean is I can't keep up with the amount of printing of this kit that I have to do. That's what I mean, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't. Anyways, I'm rambling. Okay, moving on. So not all of the kits have the split washi. It was something that I did on a few kits. I'm okay with it. Yeah, I can go either way. So honestly, really, it just is whatever's gonna fill my fancy. In terms of what I do for like the bottom washi. At the end of the day, that really is all it is. So yeah, just getting down all the bones for all of this. Squeaky chair. So yeah, boring week. This week was filled with a lot of long work days. TPC sale ended on Monday, and I had already started like trying to get ahead of everything, knowing, how amazing the weekend had already been. So, that was rough. That transition was rough. Anyways, getting prepped and everything. So I knew that this week was going to be a long week in terms of orders and everything. And I'm still working on orders. You guys, holy cow, incredibly grateful. And I'm over here like, gotta churn these out, gotta churn these out. On top of all the other things. Like we've got mystery kits that renewed that need to go out now. Need to prep for next month's, graphics for mystery kits. Monthly functional subs are done all the way through to September, in terms of graphics and color palettes and stuff. So that's little sneak peek at that one. Trying to get ahead. Like I said, I always say this, I'm trying to get ahead, but I don't think as a business owner you can ever truly be ahead because you have to learn how to weather the storms. Did I totally? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I thought for a second that I had switched the bottom washi. Anyways, I thought I switched bottom washi on the second page anyways. Okay. All right. Moving on to the plans of the week. On Monday is when we had to go get Hudson's stitches removed. He had them removed at Monday. That was an interesting day. We had to wear our masks because the place that we have an appointment is on a military base, and DoD, Department of Defense policy is that when you cannot maintain social distancing and things like that, you must maintain or you must wear a mask. And since you can't maintain 6 feet of social distancing while walking down a hallway that is not even 6 feet, we're required to wear the masks. So we had to wear those. That was fun. My glasses fogged up crazily, and I walked around with fogged up glasses because if I put them too far down on my nose, I couldn't see because the rims got in my way. So yeah. We worked on inventory and pick lists. So I had pulled a pick list, and then I had my son go with it through me line by line to ensure that if we were out of stock of anything, we could quickly get it printed. And then I needed to work on some social media tasks of Instagram photos and some videos. If you notice this last week, if you've been watching my stories, you'll have noticed that I have been trying to do more Instagram stories and talking. It's difficult, so just trying. And then I needed to finish up and some art templates to get for future art. And then Monday was Plan With Me, so that's Easter morning, and then we had tacos for dinner that night. Moving on to Tuesday. Love that beautiful full box. Tuesday was payday for us, which also meant it was grocery shopping day. So I got up early and went over there, and surprisingly the lines weren't too bad. And I was able to get everything plus some on my list. Not meaning that I'm like hoarding anything. I was just like, oh, that would be nice to have. It wasn't necessarily on my list, and then when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I should probably get that. So we were able to do that. So I definitely should not have to be going to the grocery store unless it's cucumbers. That's right, Steve, if you're listening, if I run out of cucumbers, I will go to the store to get me cucumbers. End of story. If you have questions about cucumbers, I love cucumbers, and well, my kids not so much, but me, I eat a lot of cucumbers every week. They are one of my favorite vegetables. Anyways, I digress. Tuesday afternoon, my son had Dungeons and Dragons. They're doing Dungeons and Dragons on Zoom, which is pretty cool. At 5 p.m., the kids had dance and taekwondo, so I just make them do that. We log on to their videos and all of that. And then because it was payday, it was balance books and pay bills. And then for dinner that night, we've not really eaten out much, and I was really craving a burger from Five Guys. So that's what we had. Moving on to Wednesday. Had to place a really big order on Amazon for pet stuff. In fact, I actually had to place a couple of orders this week on Amazon for pet stuff, which was crazy. But that's what I did. If you have pets, just like kids, they do stuff and you need things, and that's just the way it is. So then I moved to the bottom and I put that full box there so I know how much room I have left to put in there. And it was printing day. I had to print a lot of stuff on Wednesday, which was awesome. And then while stuff was printing, I was starting to design stuff. And in fact, I got 1 3/4 kits designed that day, which was pretty awesome. I'm pretty impressed with myself because I'm trying to get ahead. So, and then the plan with me that went up that day was the memory plan, the Easter kit that I used from Sweet Bean Plans. And then for dinner that night, we had sausage, peppers, and onions. Moving on to Thursday, fumbling around with that full box there. And then it was a print and cut day. So lots of printing and lots of cutting. In fact, the printers probably work about 4 days a week, I want to say. And the cutters probably only 3. If I'm cutting, I try to do really big amounts of cutting because I hate listening to the machines over and over and over again every day. But they also have, minds of their own. And I struggled with this glitter header, you guys. Struggled with this glitter header. Like, it just did not want to, lay down straight. And while it looked straight on camera, it didn't look straight to me. So I just was fumbling around. And then that evening, my second oldest had a Zoom meeting with some of his church friends. And he gets loud. Boy, does he get loud. Oh my gosh. And then it was also another dance and taekwondo night. So we at least do those 2 times a week so that we're still kind of maintaining our schedule. And then I didn't really have anything else going on that day because it was mainly just a print and cut day. So I just put laundry down because I wanted to show the little script sticker that I had there. If you're interested, that script sticker is font number 13 in the shop, and it's size medium, so they go perfectly in there. So and then we just had cheese enchiladas for dinner. Moving on to Friday, had to still do some more cutting. Normally if I end up doing cutting a few days in a row, it's because I have machines that are being finicky and not working with me. So yeah, literally these machines have minds of their own, and every shop owner will tell you that. Like, one day they can work perfectly, the next day they're not. So I would put the full box down at the bottom because I wanted to make sure, again, that I had the room, and then I was going to use that yellow lined third box, but then realized that's a lot of yellow and wanted to break it up some. So Friday started packing orders. So I did pack a lot of orders on Friday that went to the mail on Saturday. I still have a lot of more orders to get through, which is great. Not complaining at all, but definitely having to batch this one up really, really well, and try and limit the amount of trips to the post office. And then we had to do, obviously, laundry and vacuuming, and then needed to pick up the master bedroom. For the video that went up on Friday, that was the 52 weeks of Halloween video. And Friday night, our standing date of steak. It's what my kids love. It's what I love too. And I'm not sorry about that, because in this day and age that we're living in right now, you gotta have something to look forward to. So Saturday, mail drop and pickup, because I did have some, well, I didn't even have anything in my P.O. box, which is kind of sad. But yeah, and then needed to balance books and update them. And so that's what I did before I did anything else. Beautiful full box. And then my 2 oldest sons had Dungeons and Dragons on Zoom again at 1300. And they actually played for quite a while. They played for like three and a half hours. Like, it was crazy. But you know what? And the only reason why they got off is because the one friend had to get off, and our iPad was dying. So, and then time to film day. So I did all of that stuff before I started filming. And then obviously I had some space, so I just put down FaceTime, because that inevitably happens every single day. And then for dinner on Saturday night, we had bean and cheese tacos. Something simple and easy, and everybody loves it. So simple, easy, and everybody loves it. I call that a winner. On Sunday, beautiful full box again. I really do love all of the full boxes in this kit, so you can't go wrong with it. Sunday was an easy day because I worked so hard on everything on Saturday that it really just didn't have a lot to do. So plan next week. So I always pull out my planner and I always put down things that need to happen this next week, reminders and such, and then obviously edit, upload, and scheduling of not only videos but of photos. That's the one way, since I don't have any employees, it's the one way that I can actually help myself. And then I just had that little bit of space. I mean, I really could have just moved that half box down and not done that box there. But it was for FaceTime. And then on Sunday night, we had Filipino chicken adobo. So if you don't know, my husband is Filipino, and I have learned over the years how to make a dish from his native country. Yes, he did grow up into the Philippines before he emigrated here to the United States. And so it's the one thing that we make, and everybody loves it, and it's really quick, and it's not really quick because it takes time, but I've learned a really quick way that doesn't mean I'm slaving over the stove. And then we enjoy it, and my kids we haven't had it in months. And so when doing the menu, my oldest and I were sitting down, and I was like, well, what about chicken adobo? He was like, oh my gosh, yes, Mom. So that's what we did. So moving on to the sidebar. I just did a this week thing, and appointment on Monday, grocery shop on Tuesday, work, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, film day on Saturday, and a prep day on Sunday. And I had all this space, and I really just didn't know what to do. I mean, it's really hard to track anything in the sidebar when you don't have like places to go or things to do or anything like that. I mean, I do track my no spends, but I've been pretty good about no spending. I only had one day that I spent something and wasn't even that. I don't even remember what it was. Honestly, I'd have to like go look at my little tracker because I've just been pretty good. And then vitamins, that's actually not vitamins for me. That's actually vitamins for the kids. Although I do take one vitamin with them, so I guess it could be with me. But that one was just for the kids. And then I had this space and I'm like, well, what am I going to do? I don't know what to put here. Literally, that's kind of what I was. I was just fumbling and around. So I decided I'm going to pull out a quarter box and then put this glitter header down. And I'm going to lay that quarter box over it. And then we did have to change the cat litter this week. So I was like, perfect. We'll just put that there. And then that just works out perfectly because I didn't put it anywhere else. So I'm going to zoom out here. So this next week, I think I am going to try doing the characters as I go along, because then that will mean we are pretty zoomed in already, and we'll see how that goes. I mean, the best thing is if it doesn't work, we can just go back to a different way. So that sticker right there for the doctor's appointment is from Fox and Cactus, and then I use this little Mimi from Planner Studio. For the social media, I just pull out a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. because I did a lot of stuff on Instagram, so perfect one. And then for finishing the art templates, I just pulled out this snowball sticker from Sweet Ava's Paper. And then I quickly jumped over to there to get grocery shopping, which was another snowball of Sweet Ava's Paper. And Dungeons and Dragons, courtesy, well, it's like a game night, like box games, but it works. From Fox and Cactus, and then to balance and pay bills. I didn't know which one I wanted to really use. So I ended up using the sticker from Papermate Stickers Co. This is not how I really feel when I'm balancing bills or paying them. But I mean, it was on the sheet, so I'm gonna use it, but it isn't really how I feel. So for the Amazon order, I just use a little like throw everything into the card emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. Time to print, I pull out Snowball again, that's just snoozing on the printer, which is super cute. And then to start designing stuff, I grab one of these characters from The Joy of Planning. And I use that right there. And I obviously don't have any more stickers on that side, so I flip it over. And then Print and Cut Day is a courtesy of Happy Dia Stickers. Because, I mean, I did kind of feel that way that day. Work. I did kind of feel a little overwhelmed. And then for the Zoom meeting, I just pulled out this sticker from Paper Boysenberry Pie. And then for laundry, I pull out another little emoji sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. So I am running out of laundry stickers that I can actually use in my very busy spreads. So I am definitely going to have to start looking and ordering some more. Yeah. So Friday, work on cutting. I know that looks like organizing stickers or whatnot, but it works for me. And that was from Bubble On Sticker Co. And then from Kina Prints, just the pack orders. And then for laundry, vacuum, and pick up master bedroom, I just pull out another one of these Mimis from the Planner Studio to mark that. And then we're moving on to Saturday. So for the mail drop and pickup, I pull out this Tara from the Pumpkin Paper Co. Sorry, forgot it for just a minute. And then Bubblemon Sticker Co. for balance books and updates, because that is actually a more accurate reflection of what my face looks like when I'm balancing and paying bills. Probably not to my husband, but to me it does. And then for Dungeons and Dragons, I just pulled out Snowball and Friends to mark that. Pulled out the planner from Plan Next Week from the kit. For edit, upload, and scheduling, I just pull out one of these bigger stickers from Stick with the Plan Co. because it was just an upload, so it just worked perfectly. And then on Sunday, yes, I am working on orders and mystery kits. It's a little bit out of my norm, which is why I did so much work on Saturday. And that was from Happy Dia Stickers. And that's it, you guys. Looks so pretty. Love it. We'll see you all later.